What's up, everybody? I'm Darren.
Hey, and I'm your co-host Lamar Moody. Welcome to Let It Be Known.
Yeah, yes, sir. But we got to talk about Lamar Jackson. We got to talk about the Ravens. We got to talk about this whole little story that's been conspiring over the last, I want to say, pretty much the whole season. We're talking about it during the season. I know for sure, Lamar, you said that he was going to end up getting paid earlier, but then that never happened, and the Ravens ended up franchise tagging him. But this pretty much happened during the season when he first got hurt, and he ended up never coming back. He sat out, and it was talk that he might have been coming back, but he never did end up coming back. And during today, Lamar Jackson actually he let it be known that he wanted it to be traded. He put his request out to the Ravens, and he actually put this out almost a month ago, on March 2nd, almost 4 weeks ago. So that was kind of crazy because we've been talking about it damn near every day, damn near every week. Like, is Lamar Jackson going to be traded? Are the Ravens going to want to trade him? Does Lamar Jackson even want to be traded, or does he just want the money? We found out today that he wants the money and he wants to be traded. But I'm gonna read out the threads that Lamar Jackson put out today. He put out 3 threads and basically expressing the opinions that we've been wanting from him because he's been quiet pretty much this whole little journey, and we've been like,
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson he doesn't have an agent. It's just him and his mom's. So all we hearing is we've been waiting for him to come out and speak. So it was good that he let it be known this week, or let it be known today. So Lamar Jackson said, "Are you able to see that, Lamar?
Yeah, I can see it. I
You
can
able to
see
see
it.
that?" Okay, it says first
Mm.
a letter to my fans. I want to first thank you. So first, a letter to my fans. I want to first thank you for all. I want to first thank you all for all of the love and support you consistently show towards me. All of you are amazing, and I appreciate y'all so much. I want you all to know not to believe everything you read about me. Let me personally answer your questions. And then here's the next tag. He said, in regards to my future plans, as of March 2nd, I request a trade from the Ravens organization, for which the Ravens has not been interested in meeting my value. Any and everyone that has met me or been around me know I love the game of football, and my dream is to help a team win the Super Bowl. You all are great, but I had to make a business decision that was best for my family and I. No matter how far I go or where my career takes me, I'll continue to be close to my fans of Baltimore, Flock Nation, and the entire state of Maryland. You'll see me again. Trust.
Big trust.
So we've been talking about that. We've been basically saying, I don't know, is Lamar Jackson gonna end up after the franchise tag? Was he gonna end up staying, or they're gonna end up letting him go? So it was good to hear him speak. But what'd you get from Lamar Jackson right there? How do you feel that he basically expressed his discomfort with the Ravens and with how they've been handling this whole situation?
All right, so I just want to start off by saying that Lamar Jackson, he's been asking for this guaranteed money and a new just a better just a more of a better deal before the season even started.
Right.
Before the season even started, he wanted the deal. So now now that it's come to this, now it's like, how do you guys trust me? How do you guys believe that I'm the future if you guys are not willing to pay me? You guys been not wanting to pay me. You still haven't paid me. This has been a whole basically a year that has went by that has been going on. So I feel like at this point, yeah, I feel like this was the best time to do it. I guess it was sooner rather than later. So now that he's came out and said it himself, through Twitter, I mean, thank the fans, class act guy.
Right.
But you gotta get up out of there, man. You gotta get up out of there. I'm pretty sure it ain't like, I mean, it definitely is probably gonna be some hard feelings a little bit, but like you said, they'll squash it later on down the line. But not Lamar Jackson is done playing for the Ravens. From what I've read and from what I know and from what has been going on for these past couple of months, I believe that Lamar Jackson is done playing for Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, it looked like the Ravens damn near shot themselves in the foot. But I was trying to tell you, you kept on trying to put it down. But I feel like John Harbaugh could still squash this situation. I don't think personally that Lamar Jackson wants to stay right now. I feel like he really does want to leave. But if he gets a good talk in with the coach, because right now it's been said that they're on good terms. So if they want to just say, you know what, we're sorry, Lamar, they got to give up a whole ass apology and they got to open up the checkbook, sign that 200 some whatever mil guaranteed, and then possibly he could come back. But like I said, Lamar Jackson also, he's standing on 10 toes. So if he already said he doesn't want to be there, And as a man, they disrespected him. It's not even really about the money no more. He gave y'all months. He gave y'all a whole season to give y'all the money that he's been owed. He's won y'all MVP. He's gave y'all winning consistent seasons when y'all don't have much to really offer him. No wide receivers, no running backs, and he still put y'all each season in place to win. So I feel like it's bigger than the money now, but it is also the money can also resolve a lot of things. But it depends how the Ravens handle the situation. And I feel like the bridge is going to be between John and Lamar more than general manager and the organization.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel that like I basically agree with everything you said. Other than I agree with everything you said, other than the part where you said like it can be squashed, maybe because I just can't see it. I don't even think that's even a possibility in my opinion. I honestly don't. I just really don't. I just feel like you said like it's not even about the money anymore. And also too like it's now that it's not about the money anymore. There's no point of talking. What we gonna talk about? It's nothing else to talk about. I'm out of here. And it kind of reminded me like of the Deshaun Watson situation when Deshaun Watson declared he was done. He was done. And
Right.
knock on wood, hopefully Baltimore don't like try to blackball or throw dirt on his name or try to bring out some allegations. Lamar Jackson did some shit. Like, nah, bruh. Just because he won out, let him leave. Like
And I
these
want
organizations be doing that. Like they be franchise tagging them and like, bro, this ain't modern day slavery, bruh.
right,
This
right.
ain't modern day slavery. Like,
And I
oh, I want to get traded. Oh no, we're gonna franchise tag him, bro. He requested a trade, so that means that when he requested a trade March 2nd or whatever, March 5th or whatever it was, he didn't get franchise tagged until I think like March 7th or something like that. So that means that they knew they was like, okay, he asked for a
as
trade.
soon as you requested the trade, they
Nah,
was
we
like,
gonna
nah,
franchise tag that boy.
sit your ass down. You're not going
It
nowhere.
just sound. It just looks so bad on the Ravens, bro. I have lost all respect for the Baltimore Ravens, bro.
And I don't think we ever been really looked at the Ravens as this type of organization. I feel like throughout their whole tender, they pretty much handled their players pretty nicely. Joe Flacco, I don't feel like he was handled disrespectfully. Ray Lewis, I feel like he was handled pretty respectfully. Even Ed Reed, I feel like all of the greats and all of the great players that they had, they always been treated with
Well,
good
defense is a
honors
little
and high
different because
praise.
defense is a little different though, because all of this
Defense
is
is a little
kind of
different.
about like because if the underlying theme is like it's the quarterback position, and it's like do you trust them or do you not? You know,
Right.
Flacco got your Super Bowl. You know, credit to him, but they have a great defense. Lamar Jackson, yeah, decent defense, but not really no weapons on offense. They're not providing him with anything. So therefore, he's doing what he can do. He won an MVP award for you. He's led his team to a playoff. One, and then the big thing was, oh, can you win a playoff game? He won a playoff game, and then he won MVP. He set all these records in the NFL, especially running the
So you
ball,
got to show him some
throwing
love
it.
back. Yeah, he's giving y'all
Exactly.
all that love, and y'all not showing no love back. And it's not
Yeah,
like
exactly.
so. What I'm trying to wonder is, are these teams? So now that he's publicly requested a trade, because he didn't have no agent, the agent never put it out. It's always been him and his mom. So now that teams are more aware that he really wants to leave and he's not happy in Baltimore, I'm wondering, are these teams gonna start coming back out of the shadows? Because remember, at first they were all like, "Nah, I'm good. I don't want none of Lamar Jackson. I don't want to be with him." But so I'm looking at Campbell right here. So with the Lions, they said this
Mhm.
was today. This wasn't about Lamar Jackson, but I thought they would be maybe a team that's possibly interested. They said we
Mhm.
love golf. Golf is our guy, man. I think he's proven over the last 2 years that man he's made for us. When you've got a quarterback, you got to hold on to those guys. So I honestly thought that possibly they would try to get rid of Jared Goff, but they don't have really no reason because they just signed a whole
They
bunch of
don't.
guys. Their team's pretty filled up. They got the 18th pick, the 6th pick. I want to say like the 45th pick. And then they got like two other picks. They got like 5 picks in this draft. And they got a solid team. So, but do you feel like who are the teams that you're looking at should be coming out after Lamar? I thought the Lions would possibly be in the mix. I see in Washington's going to be in the mix. I know for sure the Colts are going to be in the mix. That's going to be good because you can have Jonathan Taylor. They already got a good defense. You just 1-2 punch that thing. And I remember, like I told you, I felt like it would be great to have Lamar inside of like a play action type of game where he don't have to throw all deep. And I feel like when you have Jonathan Taylor to hand the ball off to, that's going to be a great addition.
No, yeah. So honestly, this is my team. So I feel like, see, I
What you
feel
got to say?
like
Let
for
me
me,
know.
Let it be known, man. So these are the only teams I feel like can probably most likely get a hold of Lamar Jackson. The Colts, because they have the fourth pick overall, they
Right.
can trade that first round pick. They can also trade, first round pick of next year. And just a lot of draft capital. But I'm pretty sure they can acquire Lamar Jackson if they wanted to.
If you want to bet
Why
on that,
go
you
for
can
him?
get
Why?
anything.
But look, this is the thing though. They're projected to go get Anthony Richardson. Don't get me wrong, Anthony Richardson might be a generational talent, but it's like
He
he's
can't be
like a
mid.
Lamar Jackson product. He's a Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson product. But Lamar Jackson is proven though. Why not go get a guy that's proven? Your team, you have an offensive line, you have Lamar Jackson, you have Jonathan Taylor, you have a decent defense. You can keep adding to the defense and free agency like they've been doing. It's just so crazy to me. And then all right, so I got the Colts. I got the Dolphins just because I feel like they got to drop the bag on them, man. I know they got the money, man. It's Miami. I know they got the money. They got to drop the bag on Lamar, bro. You got
Yeah.
Tyreek
Time is
Hill.
running out.
You
Tyreek
got
Hill's already.
Jalen Waddle. And, bro, Miami ain't won a Super Bowl. I don't know how damn long, bro.
When was the
It's
last time they been
crazy.
to an AFC championship?
That part. When the last time they even been relevant? Low
Right.
key. Only reason why it's relevant
Before the
because of the
last couple of
names on
years.
their team. Because of Jalen Waddle. Because of Tyreek Hill. Just because of the names. Tua talking about, Lord, there's
Right.
been a lot of
Because when you look
controversy
at
in,
the wins is
Miami.
not like they competing, but the wins is not really there. What's keeping them
Yeah,
afloat,
they
like
trying
you
to
said, is the
compete, but
big
they just
name.
not. They trying to compete, but they're just not putting it all together yet. But Mike McDaniels is the new coach, and I ain't gonna lie, I fully believe in Mike McDaniels. Obviously he comes from a great little background from the 49ers organization. You feel me? So I feel like I don't know. Like I said, hopefully those are like honestly the only two teams. I can't really see the Lions doing it because Jared Goff did play pretty well, so that's kind of snakish in my opinion for
Right.
an organization
Especially for everything that
to.
they built, everything
Don't
that
get me
they built
wrong,
up
like
on
Lamar
running
is,
players' loyalty, and
yeah,
then you just trade away
yeah,
the
he's a
quarterback.
generational talent, but can't just come me. But honestly, oh my bad, I got dark horse too is the Falcons. You gotta, man, come
You
on,
know, they said
Falcons, you
they
gotta go
everyone
make a
said they didn't
run.
want him.
I know, but like, shit, remember Deshaun Watson? Well, that was kind of a little different, but Deshaun Watson claimed that the Browns was out of it, and then that next day or 2 days later, they was back in it, and they gave him that big ass contract. So that's probably why he was back in it because he was like, oh shit, 200 and something guaranteed. Oh fuck, hold on, yeah, you in it, you back
Yeah,
in it
hold
now.
on.
That's a
Press
skit, bro.
rewind.
We can do a
I'm
skit.
here.
We can do a skit. Hey, Deshaun, you want to? Nah, bro. The Browns, what? You ain't won a Super Bowl in how long, man? It's too cold out there, man. Man, click. And then you hang up 2 days later. It's like that SpongeBob thing. 2 days later, and Browns organization, man, I'm gonna pick up, man. Hey, what's up, man? I told you I ain't trying to sign here. Hey, man, we're trying to give you 230 million. Shit,
Yeah.
huh?
So
Say that
what?
again? 230 million. Yeah, you speaking my language.
hey, when is the draft?
Ooh, damn, that shit getting close.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's at
saying.
the
It's
end of it's at the
approaching.
end of the month. So it's about 30 days. April 27th, I want to say the start of it. It's like a 3 day event,
So
or like
basically,
three 4 day event.
The Ravens got about 30 days to get this whole situation figured out to see what they're gonna do at quarterback.
Yep, they do. Ravens, y'all on the clock early. Let it be known.
So
What y'all
there's
gonna
no
do?
way you see Lamar Jackson signing a 1 year tender or to the franchise tag.
Oh
No way you see him playing under that. No way possible.
no, bro. The only question I got for Lamar is if you go to the Falcons, what you gonna do? Because Kyle Pitts got number 8. Kyle Pitts got number 8. That's my guy. That's that Florida Gator. I don't know if he's going to get that up.
Seven.
So you might have to go with that Vicky.
Seven.
That
That's
7.
seven.
And
That's
the funny thing about Lamar, bro, Lamar he wore number 7 in high school. It's so funny because as a freshman at Louisville, I don't know, he just wore that 8 out of nowhere. I don't know if that was like a tribute to Kobe or what, but he making that shit look hard as fuck.
was that was that before? So when he went to Louisville and played with number 8, that wasn't before that happened with Kobe. I thought that was before Kobe's day.
No, I'm just saying, like, just in general. You know how people just like rock Kobe shit even when he was living type shit.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Just a tribute to Kobe. Period.
Yeah,
Yeah.
period. But,
Yeah. That's possible. No, that's possible.
like
That's
for
definitely.
example, I remember when I was in high school, I used to rock number 1 because of Percy Harvin. You feel me?
But you was in
Real nigga shit.
football. Like I was in football and football. But I still could see it because I'm pretty sure there's been players
True.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's
But
been
Kobe
players like
different
that.
though. It's that mama mentality. You did.
Yeah, it's a mindset, not it's more than
You
just a
did.
physical trait and what you see around you. All right,
You
so
know
I
what I'm
want
saying?
And next, let's we got some more quarterback comp drama. Y'all seen with the broken what is it? UCL?
Yeah, you see, I think I don't know who
We
you're
had
talking
Brock
about, but
we had Brock Purdy looking like
oh, I've heard
yeah,
it.
Brock Purdy. It's the UCL, right?
Yeah.
PCD, something like that. Anyways, he had the cyborg arm on cast. He just got done with his surgery, and they just posted pictures for the first time yesterday. It was good seeing Purdy. He's looking like he's gonna be okay, but it's gonna take him a couple months. And I think they want to say. I think they say he's gonna be okay, like before, like training camp, around training camp. But John Lynch was asked about who's gonna be the starting quarterback, and let me play the video real quick.
Hey, just all right. Go ahead.
I think Brock has earned the right with the way he played that he's probably the leader in the clubhouse at that. You know, I'll let Kyle make those kind of decisions, but I know when we talk, I think Brock's probably earned that right to be the guy. If we were to line up, he'd probably take that first snap. And we're really excited about where Trey is at with his progress from his injury. He's been working really hard, and you know, love the opportunity to be able to bring in Sam Darnold and his skill set. We think it's a really good fit. And so we like that. We like that room a lot.
Lamar, I know. So we spoke about this, and I know you were kind of surprised that John Lynch came out and said this so early, right?
Yeah, I'm about to bash John Lynch right now.
Let me hear it.
So this is a bonehead mistake. This is blasphemy. No, just but John Lynch, I don't know why you came out so early and said that. Like, all right, for one, you guys do have a great situation in the quarterback room. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big fan of Sam Darnold. I feel like for some reason, I feel like he's gonna be one of those guys that is. I feel like one of those guys. I feel like he's one of those guys with that talent that he is going to find his way in the league. I'm telling you, he's going to find his way. It might not be now, but he's going to find his way. But yeah, you got Darnold, you got Purdy, and you got Trey Lance. Trey Lance broke his ankle. Purdy tore a UCL ligament in his arm, which is brutal too, because that's his throwing arm. So that's kind of critical. You got a healthy Sam Darnold, who's probably going to be working with the first team for a while. Don't sleep on Sam Darnold, bro. Don't sleep on Sam Darnold. That's why I feel like it was a bonehead decision for him to come out and say this, John Lynch, because you got to go out and compete, bro. Football, especially at quarterback, it's about competition. And if Purdy is not looking the same way as he was looking last year, especially in practice, everybody's going to be able to see it. Everybody going to be like, damn, he's not really getting the ball out there like that. Oh, damn, he's not accurate as he was, last season. Then Trey Lance might fuck around and come back fucking throwing darts. You feel me? Nigga, he got a arm, you feel me? So he might be going out there throwing 70-yard bombs, looking way better than Purdy, like on some like rookie pro day type shit. You feel me? So shit, you never know. Like they might go out there like, damn, that shit, he looking like Cam Newton back in 2008. Golly. But you never know. You feel me? Or shit, Sam Darnold might go out there throwing darts. You feel me? Looking like Sam Darnold, you feel me? At USC. Yeah.
Right. So I see what you're saying with that. But when John Lynch said that to me, I felt like he had full right to say that. Brock Purdy just led this team to almost a damn near Super Bowl. He lost in the NFC Championship, and he didn't get a fair chance. So he really was undefeated as a starter, and he possibly could have went to a Super Bowl and won the game. So honestly, I feel like he deserves and has the right to have that number one spot, at least for right now. But I don't know if he's going to be healthy enough for the
playoffs. Bro, it's the NFL, bro.
Exactly, and he earned his spot, so he's gonna keep that spot. In the NFL, you have to show that you can play. You say that all the time about Trey Lance when we mention him with other quarterbacks. So why, when it goes to Brock Purdy, it's not, you don't have the same energy. So I need you to keep that. So when Brock Purdy comes,
it's all.
But wait. Like I said, I am a bigger Trey Lance fan. I want Trey Lance to start. I want them to take the helm over the team. This is why we drafted the second pick, and this is why we traded all these picks. But things happen. Brock Purdy showed that he can play. So I got to give the spot to Brock Purdy starting off. But I don't feel like Brock Purdy is going to be ready. I don't think his arm's going to be ready for the start of training camp. I know it probably will be ready, but I don't think it's going to be ready to start throwing 70-yard, like you said, 70-yard bombs, 60-yard bombs. Trey Lance's ankle is still not fully good, but it's his ankle. I think he's going to be all right. So,
exactly.
Yeah, and like you said, it's in the throwing arm, so he has to put in a lot more work than I feel like Trey's gonna have to put in.
Hey, don't sleep on my boy Trey Lance, man. Shout my boy Lance, man. Nah, but look.
But
So this is the thing.
lastly, my
All
bad,
right,
my bad.
go ahead.
Lastly, with Ian Rappaport, he basically, I heard him say it earlier. So they basically got Sam Darnold as a security blanket because, like you said, or like I said, Purdy might not be ready for week 1, or he might not be ready for training camp. So that's why you basically keep Sam Darnold as that second stringer for now. But once Purdy's healthy, if Purdy's not healthy for start of training camp, when Purdy's able to come back and play that second string quarterback, go ahead and boot Sam out the way because Purdy, if he's not going to be a starter, he should be damn near be a starter. He's going to be in that second string.
Oh yeah, my bad. Huh? Come on, there, phone in real brief. Charged up.
Yeah.
Nah, but you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, bet. All right, so the thing with the Trey Lance situation, of course he gonna. I feel like honestly Trey Lance has to get every opportunity possible to start. It's just like if that's not the case, then trade him. You gotta trade him. It's like, bro, you gave up too much. You gave up too much, bro. Like these draft picks don't come by. Wait, like they don't come by every day, bro. So if that was the case, you could have drafted. I'm not about to look it up, and I'm kind of forgot. But bro, third overall, you drafted Trey Lance third overall, and you moved up to do it. For one, you could have stayed in your spot and drafted somebody else. You could have drafted maybe a defensive player or a receiver or somebody else, or you could have traded up to go grab somebody else. You feel me? If you wasn't going, you know,
You
believe in
didn't
Trey
believe in
Lance. You feel
Trey.
me?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know, it's tricky. It is tricky though. I see what you're saying because shit does happen. Like nobody knew that Brock Purdy was gonna play like this. I didn't know it. He shocked the world. He played
Yeah.
really, really well. What 6-0 as a starter? That is
So
hard to beat. But
you
I
can't
just
just
feel
look
like
blind to that.
but also too, maybe I just got a different mindset. I'm not to like try to like say it like that, but I'm just saying because like I preach I really do. I preach this. Like even one day when I'm a coach, I'm gonna preach this. I'm gonna always try to have a great backup quarterback. Always. It's gonna be a competition, but
Well, you
whoever's
got
the
three
backup is
backup.
going.
You got 3 great quarterbacks on one locker room. Those.
That's what I'm saying. That's a great problem to have in a sense. It's a great problem to have just because you're gonna have competition every day. They're gonna make each other better. They're gonna push each other. And yeah, bro, I just feel like I don't know. Me, in my opinion, I just feel like Trey Lance has to get it because he's young. Well, Trey Lance and
He
Brock
has to
Purdy probably
prove
the
it.
same age.
Look,
Or,
if he's who we say
but
if he's the number 2 pick, like we drafted him, then he should be able to outplay Brock Purdy, which was the last pick in the draft, in the side training camp and inside the whenever they're competing, he should be beating him out. Period.
yeah,
But
now
Kyle
Brock
Shanahan
Purdy.
also spoke on this. He was all like, he basically said like he agrees with John Lynch, but he said he really wants to let it play out. Let it play out, and they let them boys compete to see who really gonna take the spot. So that's the best scenario that I like. John Lynch, I'm not mad that he spoke and said that Brock Purdy was the starter because I kind of considered that anyway, as least just as the name. Doesn't mean he's the real starter, but going into
But you
training camp,
wasn't
he
you
deserves
wasn't
the name to
surprised.
be a starter. But yeah, we're gonna see how it plays out. I don't think John Lynch should have spoke on that today. Should have maybe waited a little bit, but it's all good. I don't mind it.
That's your squad. Your squad.
Right. Yeah. I know I've been through the trials and tribulations with him, so I know what's going on. I'm not too worried about it. This ain't nothing new. It's another year. Same shit, new year with the Niners.
You just gotta worry about Darnold passing on them ghosts to Trey Lance. Like,
don't worry, you be lucky to sniff the field. Hopefully, everybody stay healthy. But last I want to talk about the NBA. So you had Luka Doncic. He ended up playing actually today, and he wasn't supposed to because last game he ended up picking up his 16 technical. And once you get your 16 technical, you have to sit out for a game. And he didn't do any crazy act. He didn't do no whatever. He didn't do no taunts or nothing to the officials. All he did, but he was chapping. And as soon as he started chapping, they hit him with the 16 technical. They suspends him for the next game. But the NBA, and this is one of the most money hungry leagues. This is reported by Sham. The NBA has rescinded Dallas star Luka Doncic's 16 technical foul, making him eligible to play tonight, in which he did. They played with the Pacers tonight, and they smacked him. But
damn,
feel like
they're trying to get the boys in the playoffs.
Right. And that's another thing I was gonna say. So you look at the playoff. This is real interesting. So all of a sudden, I've never seen him rescind a technical foul, especially when he was obviously talking to the official. But you look at the playoff bracket right now.
It's
The
all good though
Mavericks
because
played
I
them out. The
seen.
Mavericks played them ways. The Mavericks played themselves out of the playoffs. They're 37-39, and they can't even get in the play-in. So now they need the Thunder to lose a couple games, and they need them to win a couple games. But do you feel like this was
Thunder, they probably close.
all right? So do you feel like this was an NBA money move by Adam Silver and the whole NBA?
No, I don't necessarily say a money move because it's like, I mean, maybe, but I don't really think so because it's like it's not really too. I mean, don't get me wrong, Dallas is a good team, but Pacers they decent. You know what I mean?
So why would they automatically just rescind the technical foul when you seen that they're competing to get into the play-in? Why would they take away Luka
Because
Doncic's
you
technical
gotta,
foul?
because like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. As a NBA commissioner, I would do the same shit, bro.
Because it's for the money, and you want
You
to
gotta
see
punish
Luka
them.
and Kyrie in the playoffs.
Not that, because they could have lost tonight. What the hell? Pacers ain't no slouch.
But exactly, that's why you need Luka, because the Pacers ain't no slouch. So that's why
Bro, they could have still lost with
rescinded it.
Luca though. You didn't see, bro. Bro. Come on now. We were just talking about this the other day. They was still losing with Luca and Kyrie. They
But
they
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 have
just
a
got
better,
the W.
but they have a better chance with both of them on the floor. It's like
I
this.
understand that, but I'm
It's
just
like
saying they
this.
still could have lost.
You got Pat Mahomes, and Pat Mahomes gets a technical, or Pat Mahomes gets he does something to the official, does a middle finger or something. But the Super Bowl is the next game. So what the fuck? Like the world trying to see Pat Mahomes. So what you gonna do is you're gonna say,
Of course.
he didn't actually flip off the ref,
But
and
also
he
too, I
actually
want to be
flipped off the
best against the
crowd. He
best
shouldn't have
anyway.
done it. We're gonna fine him. He's gonna be able to play the game. That's what the NBA basically did. They knew Luka
It's not
shouldn't have
necessarily
been
a money.
playing. It's a
It's
money
not necessarily a
situation.
money move. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
All right,
I
so
just feel like the best,
let's
especially
bring it
right now. Like you said, right now it's critical. It's only like a few games left. People are competing at a very high level to try to make the playoffs.
right.
And you gotta let the best play against the best, bro. Especially if they're healthy. They was just preaching like, bro, if you're not hurt, fucking play, bro. Why the fuck are you resting? Why are you sitting out? I don't give a fuck if you're a number 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed, 4 seed. We gotta compete, bro.
So
This is
what
the
brings
last
in
couple of games. This is
what
only
brings
gonna
in
warm you up for the playoffs,
my bad. What brings in more money? What were the two teams right there? So it was
bro. The
OKC.
NBA they
So
gonna
what
make their
what
bread.
brings in more money? OKC versus the Lakers or the Mavericks versus the Lakers?
Yeah, definitely. You got a good point
Mavs,
there. But they gonna make their
definitely.
money regardless, though. They gonna
Definitely.
make their money
Kyrie versus LeBron,
for
AD,
in
and
7 games.
fucking Luca.
Woo!
One game for the play. It's playing. It's playing.
Oh
So
yeah.
it would, but either way, exactly one game for the biggest game of them all to get into the playoffs. That they don't want to see OKC in there. The NBA doesn't want to see that. Fans don't really. OKC fans are probably the only people that want to actually see that.
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
else want to
Of
see
course.
Luka. Even OKC
I
fans
agree
probably
with
want to
you.
see that
Yeah.
shit. So that's why Adam Silver, money
Still,
situation. Adam Silver, he seen that money, he seen that bag. He said, "Oh, this shit decreasing." I wouldn't be surprised. Watch the Thunder game tomorrow. They play tomorrow. Watch it. The refs is over here doing some sneaky ass shit, trying to make sure the Thunder lose. Probably trying to get Alexander out the game. Over here, he's over here getting fouled out in the third quarter. Getting fouled
who the
5 fouls in the third quarter.
who they play tomorrow?
Oklahoma City Thunder end up playing tomorrow.
The Pacers.
They got the Hornets.
Ooh.
Hornets came off 2 back-to-back good wins against the Mavericks, and that's another problem. They're up a game on the Mavericks, and the Mavericks are coming off back-to-back losses against the Hornets. So if Thunder beat the Hornets, that's another game. They probably like a half a game. Yeah, Mavericks probably not making playoffs.
Hold on. So if the Hornet, how many games back are they? Of the Charlotte. I mean, of the fucking Thunder.
So
Like 2 games back.
So yeah, really one game. They're both 37. So they're both 37 and 39. So Thunder's 37 and 38, Mavericks are 37-39.
Oh, they Gucci.
They're
They
so
just need OKC to lose like 1 or 2 games.
but they're
And they
point
basically
five,
got to win out though.
But look, they're 0.5 behind the Thunder. Mavericks are 0.5 behind the Thunder, but they lost back-to-back games against the Hornets. Like the last two games before they just got that win yesterday, they lost to the Hornets. Are like I think damn near one of the worst teams in the NFL in the NBA. And now, so if the Thunder beat the Hornets, I think that makes them a full game above them.
Right.
Because they lost back-to-back.
That'd be a game. That'd be a game and a half.
Maybe
a game and a half up.
Yeah, they'll need the Hornets to win. And I don't see the Hornets beating OKC. Hornets is terrible. I don't know how they lost. It's just bad communication with Kyrie and Luka.
You never know.
Can't play together. But yeah, like you said, you never know. Shit happens. But it's OKC. I feel like they handle business when they should handle business. I really feel.
They got a solid team. Now one dude, Jalen Williams, nice.
And Shy's the leader, the best player on the court. But we're gonna end it right here, though, y'all. Let it be known: is the Hornets, not the Hornets, are the Dallas Mavericks gonna make the playoffs? And if they do make it, are the Lakers gonna be able to beat the Dallas Mavericks? I don't even really think neither one of those teams are finals teams. I started to get some hope for the Lakers, but LeBron came back yesterday, looked terrible. Looked like he should have kept staying on the bench. Anthony Davis, 8 shots. Anthony Davis. How do you take 8 shots when you're supposed to be one of the best big men in the league? Like Jokic is better, and it's crazy because when the Lakers first acquired Anthony Davis, it felt like he was the best big man in the league, and I didn't like the trade, but I wasn't mad at it because I seen what they're trying to do. But I didn't like that they traded Brandon Ingram and everybody else. But now he was the number one big man when we first acquired him. Now 3, 4 years, 5 years go by. Embiid, Jokic, I know there's other centers in there better than Anthony Davis. It's crazy. Like he didn't drop down the ladder board, and there's not even that many great big men in the league. And he dropped down that bad where he's one night he could be the third best, second best big man in the league, and then but most nights like the fifth best.
Vucevic,
he's not better than him, but he can show handle him. And if you can handle him, I'd rather have Vucevic on that night. Yeah. Before he got kicked out the game, he was handling him. He got kicked out the game, and Anthony Davis still didn't do nothing. But we'll see.
Why he kicked out?
He got kicked out because he was arguing with the fucking ref. And like the second, he was arguing, and it was. I hate that the refs freaking kick people out like that, but he was stupid. Like, why would you even keep going with the ref? Like, first he got the take, and then he kept going, and he got kicked out.
Bro, Trey Lance. Trey Young got kicked out just because he threw the ball to the ref.
Nah, he threw it at the ref though, and he threw it hella hard. You know, you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to bounce past it. You don't bounce past it, they start tripping. Sometimes it's cool if you throw it hella soft, but if you like throw a soft like chest pass, it's cool. Or bounce past it, but yeah, nah.
No, no, I'm just taking up for my nigga Trey Young, because you know damn well even when you're younger, when nigga throw that shit hella hard, you be mad.
Hell yeah, somebody throw that shit, especially with a ref. A ref, they all old and fucking mad and uptight.
I mean, you could tell like, oh, he got attitude.
Right, you do it to a regular player, they gonna throw that ball at you back hella hard. Ja Morant situation. That's how that went down. One dude threw it hard. Throw it back hard.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. Pause. I'm glad you mentioned that though, because Ja Morant, I can't wait till my boy NBA young boy get off house arrest or whatever he on, so he can go support the Memphis Grizzlies, because the NBA team already shot out Ja.
My city,
You feel me? So it's gonna be, hopefully they let them come to the playoff game or something, man. You feel me? They go crazy in Memphis and turn up. You feel me?
Hey, we gonna see how this play out though. Y'all let it be known. We gone.
Shout out Take. RIP Take.